everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, this is going to be a really quick video, so we're going to get right into it. So, did you buy yourself the FIMI X8 Mini? Did you pre-order it? Have you received it? Do you have it coming? Well, if you still have it coming and you haven't received it yet, let me just say you're going to be extremely happy with it because I was impressed with this little model. It's pretty decent. The direct competition, well, the competition it's trying to go against is obviously the DJI Mini 2. And in many ways, it's similar. But this here has something that the DJI Mini 2 does not have. This has active track, and that's probably why people would buy this, because the prices are kind of similar. At least they went with a different style controller. Sometimes companies, they copy the drone, and yes, they must have copied it, but at least they didn't copy the controller. They just made a smaller version of the FIMI X8 SE 2020 little controller here, which fits your phone inside, which is pretty cool. All right, so the specs on this drone, you're going to hear about them as I go through the video, but I'll just tell you right now, it's got a 12 megapixel camera, records at 4K, 30 frames per second, not 60 frames per second. It doesn't have any zoom on it like this here Mini 2 has, the digital zoom. It flies for about the same amount of time, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Even on the bottom of the FIMI Mini, the sensors are pretty much the same as on the DJI drone. Now, I have to point out, if you order the FIMI X8 Mini right now, it comes with the lithium-ion battery. It does not come with the Pro battery. I think the Pro battery is not out until May or maybe even June. I'm not sure. So for a lot of you, that doesn't make a difference. Really, does it? Well, it kind of does in the weight. You're going to see in this video, if you get the lithium-ion battery, it puts this drone over 250 grams. But if you get the Pro battery later, or if you can order it with the Pro battery, it puts it under 250 grams. But I guess that's what you give up for having a drone with active track and follow me and all that other good stuff. So this video, here's a two-part video. So this video you're watching right now is going to have the unboxing, the setup of this drone. So if you buy one, you know how to set it up. And then the first flight, going out to fly it. Video number 2 will have all the other features, the smart, intelligent features on this drone and some other flight footage. That'll be coming up in the future. So right now, let's get into the unboxing and the setup. Check this out. And now, a super quick Captain Drone unboxing of the Mini. These are the features listed on the box. Stop your video to check them out. On the box, we can see what frequency this drone uses for long range. So using that spectrum, you're going to have a very clear line of sight from you to the drone. Opening the box, we can see our drone, and well, let's pull it out and check it out. Here we have the left-hand side of the drone, the rear of the drone, the top of the drone, and the right-hand side of the drone, plus a little bit of the front of the drone. Here we have the bottom of the drone. You can see the optical flow sensor, distance sensor, and power button. Looking at the back of the drone, we see the battery charge port, your micro SD card slot, your RC or Wi-Fi switch, and your USB data port. And here we can see the 2S battery. It's a lithium ion at 2400 milliamp hours. And the arms on the Mini unfold just like this. Close-up of the brushless motors. Props are similar to that of the DJI Mini 2. Here we have the 4K camera, which contains a 1/2.6 Sony CMOS sensor. The Mini has a full 3-axis camera gimbal. This drone is over 250 grams with the included lithium-ion battery. You require the LiPo battery to get it under 250 grams. Here are some quick size comparisons between the DJI Mini 2 and the FIMI X8 Mini. You can see they're very similar in size in many respects. Next item in the box would be the controller. Let's check that out. Here we have the return to home button, the power button, and you can see the joysticks in the front. There's the charge port, data port. Looking at the front of the controller, we have a take a photo button, and over on the other side, you have the start, stop video, plus your gimbal dial to move the camera up and down. Here we have the sticker on the back of the controller. The antennas can be moved in multiple directions, and yes, they are real, and you can see that you can stretch this quite wide for a large cell phone. Included are 3 different types of connector cables for all the popular cell phones on the market. Also, you get a USB cable for charging up your remote controller or the battery. Finally, you get a set of spare props, the screws to attach them to the drone, and you get this little micro Phillips screwdriver. You also get a quick start guide and a safety manual that no one ever reads. In the manual, it explains how to get your drone down to 245 grams. You need the Pro battery. And here, if you want to stop your video, you can see all the specifications of the camera. After you take everything out of the box, you're going to want to charge up the battery and the controller. Now take the top of the box that the drone came in, scan the QR code with your cell phone. It's going to take you to where the app is, download it. When your battery's charged up, put it in the drone, press the power button once, hold it down for a second time, it will start up. Alright, now I'm going to show you the app. When you first start it for the very first time, it is very much in beginner mode. Everything is set to beginner mode, so I'm just whipping through everything here. A lot of this stuff you probably already know unless you're very new to drones. The layout is very self-explanatory on this here menu system, how everything works, because it's very similar to a DJI drone. Top right is where all your settings are. When you click on that, you can run through tons of settings, and I'm showing you almost every single setting that is on this drone right here in this video. I'm just running through them one after another, and I'm adjusting things the way I like it. So this is something you should do before your very first flight. Just run through all the settings, familiarize yourself with where everything is in the menu system. You can do it all from indoors without ever starting the motors on the drone. A few key things to point out: your maps are on your lower left and your intelligent flight modes are right on the button for the photo or the video. So watch this. I'm showing you intelligent flight mode. See, I touch it, I'm switching in and out of video, and I touch the video camera, and there's your intelligent flight modes. Alright, so you can see there's a full-featured app on this drone, which means that it's definitely not a toy drone. This is a good quality drone. Now, the next thing I want to show you is my first flight. I had planned to take this out to a field and fly it and show you all the features, all the things it can do. However, the weather here is not that great. It's rather dull out. The sun pops its head out every now and then, but it's behind clouds, so you get that haze and the colors look funny. But either case, I took it out on my front yard to fly it. I just wanted to try out the active track to see if it actually works. And I can, spoiler alert, it works. So check this out. I also did some photos, and here they all are. Check it out. All right, first things first, power on the controller. Press it once and then hold for second time. And it should be on. There we go. It's flashing because it's not connected to anything. Next, take our little Mini and take the gimbal guard off. There we go. Power it on the bottom here. 2 presses, once, and then hold. And then put it on the ground. There we go. Solid lights. These two are connected. Next, I'll connect my phone. There we go. And the phone fits nicely in here. Next thing we do is open the app. And we'll enter the device. And there we go. I can see everything. It's checking itself. Pre-flight check. Everything is normal. Put on record. Hey, you can see my neighbor's garage just opened. Let's start up the motors. It's very quiet. All right, I'm getting kind of close to it here. Let's see it go up. A little bit of wind. And there we go. Let's spin it around so it sees me. Here I am. Now for these drones, for GPS, you get GPS. The tree blocks some GPS. The house blocks some. So neighbors are wondering what I'm doing. There you go, let's bring this up. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my neighbor's car to get out of the way, and then I will try some little movements with this. I'm gonna go into intelligent flight, and I'm gonna go smart track. It says beta, in other words, they're still working on it, so this may not work out that well, so let's try it anyways. Please drag a rectangle around the target, which is me, and hit go. There we go, so it should follow me if I move backwards. Let's go over this way here. Well, it does seem like it's working. I'm walking, it's got me. So let's see, I'm gonna walk over here on the lawn with my back. So there's a wide view of my house, and I'm going to try the photos. So no horizon tilt. I'm spinning it around, yawing it around in the air. I don't see any horizon tilt, which is a good thing. And there I am down there. All right, let's bring this back to me. All right, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of this video. Part 2 of this video will be me taking the FIMI X8 Mini out on a sunny day, not dull, overcast, or anything like that. Taking it out on a sunny day and flying it around and checking out all the flight features and the camera and everything else and just seeing what it can do. You'll see that video here on this channel, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I'm going to put links below to where you can find this drone. Currently, it only comes in white. I'm told the orange one's not yet available, but when it is, I'm sure everybody's going to want the orange one. So you can get it in white. It's difficult to find. Mine came from RC Going. They do have some in stock, but you'll have to click on the pre-order to get yours to come quick, because as soon as they get some, then they'll send them to you. They have a good price too. Anyways, links to that location is below. All right, guys, if you have any questions on the drone, post them below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one.